everybody, this is Susie with Adorn Me Boutique, and I am an independent consultant for Paparazzi Accessories. And I get a lot of questions about how do you keep track of your inventory? How do you invoice? Because keeping track of inventory on an Excel spreadsheet is so beyond me and above me. It just seems like it takes so much time, and it's so important to keep track of your inventory, and then invoicing takes forever. So I believe that time is money, and I use a system called Comment Sold, and it has its little bugs, but even if you were only to ever use it for your inventory control and for your invoicing, it's worth it. They also have the platform where you can post pictures and link it to Comment Sold, and if someone says sold number 101, it goes right into their cart. That's a totally different thing than I'm going to explain to you right now. I'm explaining to you why I think using this platform is so good for just inventory control in invoicing, because I have found it to be the least expensive option with the most perks. So I'm going to show you what I do. Got a piece of jewelry in. And the first thing that I do after I have inputted made sure that all my jewelry that's in my box is correct, I open up the piece. Now, if I got 5 of these, I would only open 1. I open the piece and see this little thing right here? So important. I cut that off, just of one of them. The other ones I keep in the bags. I cut that off, and I take the one out of the bag. Get past that little staple. Now I keep my bags. I have a bin that has all my long bags in it, and a bin that has my short, and a bin that has my wide. Reuse them. Your profit margins are not high enough for you to be putting them in organza bags or rebagging them. You've got the bags. That's just my personal opinion. Then I take a piece of tape, really tiny little piece. I take the UPC code and I tape it to the back of the piece. Boom, I know the name of this piece. I can find it online whenever I want. Very important for compliance purpose. If you also use these pieces to show at open houses or parties, you need to make sure that it is available to see the wording underneath, that the people are able to just flip that up. So compliance wise, you want to make sure that you just put one little piece of tape on. Ooh, this is really pretty. So just got it in. So I'm going to flip the screen around, and once I have taken and made sure that everything that's on my order is in my box, and I've taken one of every single product, and I've cut out the UPC and taped it, I now go to my Comment Sold screen. I'm going to flip this around to show you what I do and how it works. This might be a little tricky because I didn't realize how close up that was. Okay, so hang on. Maybe I can pull this out here and stick it down here. Ooh, I might just get it to work. Okay, I'm not sure if that's really good view or not, but I'm hoping that it gives you the gist. Okay, turning this way. So here is my dashboard. All I'm doing is, once I've signed in, I am adding my products. So I go to the products tab, which I'm already on. And then I'm gonna have to move you guys over here. And right up here, when you set up your account, add product using template. I've already made a template, which is Paparazzi. And here comes the input screen. I'm going to tell you, once you know how to do this, it takes less than 1 minute to input a piece, okay? So first thing you want to do is put the name in. I always start every single piece with the word paparazzi, P-A-P-A-R-A-Z-Z-I. The name is now taped to the back of my piece, so I know that the name is Charmingly Casanova. So Charmingly, forgot the I, Casanova, white, and I capitalize everything, lanyard, necklace. All right. Now, the one thing that you're going to, so you can see it already says the cost is $275 and the retail price is $5. Now I want that picture. So I have two screens. You can totally just open up another screen. It's not a big deal, but I'm just going to turn you over to this screen here. And we are going to search. If you've ordered the piece, then it's going to be in your back office. I didn't order this. It was a hostess gift. So I'm going to need to find the piece. So I'm just going to put in, see how knowing the name is going to be so helpful. Charming Casanova White. And here it is. There's Paparazzi Accessories. Whoops. Here is the Paparazzi Accessories right here. Casanova White. And you can download the pictures and the descriptions. Now, what I do is, because I have a Mac, is I screenshot the pictures. You can definitely download them. This just seems to work a little bit better for me. And this gives you, if you have a Mac, the way that you do this is you get your picture up, you click Shift-Alt-4, you see it changes to a little plus, and drag. All right. And now I am going to take the description and I'm going to Alt-C for copy. We're going to go right here. You always want to make sure to click Use for Online Store, because I do have an online store that people can purchase from. Again, that's one of the extra perks. People can go and shop your online in-stock inventory and it doesn't cost you any more. Then I'm going to just Control V, the description. Now I'm going to tell you, I've seen a lot of elite websites that don't have the description. If that's not something that's important to you, don't put it in there. I like to put it in there because sometimes a piece will look silver, but it's really gunmetal, or will look rose gold and it's really really gold. So I like to put the description in there. Now, depending on how you are going to put your pieces in, you could leave it right there, or I actually use a scanner. This is the scanner that we got. It's called eYoYo. I think it was a $50 scanner, and it has made my life so much easier. All I do is hover over where it says product SKU or style number, and watch it not want to work. Yeah, it usually picks it up right away. Really? Boop, boo. It's not working. That is so weird. Oh, there it goes. Okay. It was being crazy. All right. So it usually doesn't ever take that long. So here is the UPC. I've made collections. So it is a necklace. Click on necklace. And I also want it to go under my new releases. So I click on that. Spin you over here. And now we want to add the product. And I've already done some of the back work that shows tax and all of that. So there is a little setup involved in getting a comment sold account. Now we're going to upload our photos because we want to have photos. All right, and here they are. They have come up on my screen here. So let me just hit the Alt button. I like to have the white picture, then the on the body picture, and then if there's an earring picture. Click open, and it's going to upload the pictures direct to, haha, look at that. Then you'll go up to edit inventory. I only got one, so I'm going to add one. Bam. That's how I add my pieces. So super simple. Now I just want to show you something really quick. If I go to shopping carts, I can see some of my friends have ordered some things. Okay, so let me just click on one of my friends here. And look, you can see it has the name of the piece, it has a picture, how much it is, and was this that they commented on Facebook? Was it put into their account by me because it was a special order? It's going to give you a lot of information. And then when your customers go to check out, let me just show you here what it's going to look like. So when my customers are ready to check out, they're always going to go to I'm just going to pull it up. I always make sure that I send them in their text message or their email, whatever, however you want to do it. This is their quote unquote invoice. Their invoice is to click on this to pay. So we're just going to go up here. I would put this in an email. Oops, that didn't work. Go figure. So we want to copy this, and then I just wanted to go up here to show you what it would look like when they go to, all right, welcome to Adorn Me Boutique. This is where it's going to take them because this is a Facebook integrated system, and people, I usually only sell through Facebook. They're going to want to log in through Facebook. And boom, there you go. There's your name, email address, shipping address, phone number. Right now it says my cart is empty. There's nothing in there, but look, I can add, I can shop all these pieces. Look at this. They can go through and shop all the different pieces. If they had something waitlisted, it's going to be in there. They're just going to go through and see the items that are in their cart, and then they're going to pay right over here. Boom, super simple. This right here is worth the monthly fee that you are going to pay. So ridiculously simple, I think. Now, let me just turn this around for a second. Just for a quick second. Number one, did this take me a while to set up? Absolutely. So you've got to do the work on the front end to make it easy on the back end. I had such a huge amount of inventory to input into the system, and I didn't have the names for the majority of them. So I had to find them. If I couldn't find them, I had to take pictures of them and input them. So yes, it took me some time, but I'm going to tell you it runs pretty darn seamlessly now for me. It makes it nice and easy, and I highly recommend it. So that is how I keep track of my inventory. Let me turn you around one more time to show you. At any given time, if I go to products, I can see the number of products that I have. So here's that necklace that we just put in. There's one left. You can go through and see every single piece of jewelry that I have inputted into my comment sold. This is just the back office part for me. I mean, we can just go page after page after page for all the items that I have in here. And it lets me know how many that I have in stock, or like this one is sold out, which is great, right? See all these beautiful pieces, and you can search by color. You can search by whatever you want. Now, when your customers go to shop, say you decided to use it as an online store, you can make your website look like this. All right, so it just has this, hey, here you go, welcome. They can sign up for text alerts. They can join my team. They want to host a show, contact. They can go straight to their account. But here we go. You can create a shopping account. Here's my Valentine's Day collection. Some of these sizes are mixed up. I have to figure out what's going on. You want to shop new releases? There's your new releases. Don't miss out on text alerts right here. Sign up. Is that what that one says? Nope, that's the account. Necklaces, earrings, Z pieces. I mean, all of the different things that I have. I have some vintage pieces here. Anklets. You want to host a party online. You click on there. It tells you how. You're interested in joining? This little advert right here is going to tell you how. So that's just part of it. That's just another part of it, that you have a website that you have real-time inventory. So what I do when I go to an event is I make sure that I have these little tags. Now, usually in an event, I don't ring people out through comment sold. I haven't figured out how to make that easy, especially because not everywhere you go do you have Wi-Fi. So I usually use my Square because I can charge offline, and then as soon as I'm back online, all of those charges will go through. So how do I do this? Super simple. I just take the little tags off and I put them in the Paparazzi receipt book, and I just tape them into the Paparazzi receipt book. and I go through my whole day and I ring people out that way, you know, 1 piece, 2 piece, doesn't really matter what ones they got. Unless you know that they have an account with you or you've had them set up a comment and sold account, and then you can actually go in there and put the pieces in. You can do that at events. Like I said, somebody buys this necklace, I just take this little thing off and stick it into my little notebook, and I charge them, right? So I get home and all I do is I go in and I have it's called events. So instead of putting it under Kathy's name or Sarah's name, I put it under events, and I literally go through, I click on that, and I start adding every single one of these little UPCs that are in my book. Boom, one out, one out. So it takes it out of my inventory that fast. You can actually do it if you have Wi-Fi. You can do it, like sometimes I'll get good Wi-Fi at an event, and I'll kind of do it when I have a break. I'll put some of them through. But that way, you know what you're selling at an event, and you know what you're selling on Facebook Lives. You know what you're selling when people are going to your website, not the Paparazzi website, but your in-stock website. It takes me 5 or 10 minutes when I get home to just click through all of these, and boom, I know exactly what I have in my inventory. As far as your bling bag, what I have done is my bling bag, I usually only keep pieces that I have multiples of, which by multiples, I mean 4 or more. And I will put one in the pockets, of course, and I'll put the extras on the inside. And then I just have a notebook in there too that I'll stick those to. And if I know that I've gone out and I've sold something, I make sure to take it out of my inventory right away. And those pieces that are over there, I have a little list on my desk too. So if I'm going to find them, I know where they are. They're in my bling bag, because the rest of my inventory is either on a board if I have one left, or the extras that I have are, my office is really messy, but I'm not afraid to show you. They're all in there. And I go by color coding: black, blue, brown, brass, necklaces, and on all the way down. So that is how I keep my inventory straight. You have to put the inventory in, and you have to take the inventory out. It won't do it for you. The only thing it will is take it out if someone comments sold and you've set it up properly. But I will tell you that for me, even if I didn't use it to catch comments on Facebook Lives, I think it's way better than, for me, and I've tried Shopify, and I've tried a Square website, and I've tried a Wix website, and this is just so much more seamless. It works so much easier for these things. I won't say that it works perfect for the other things. Those are just what I consider extra fluff things that if they work, great. If they don't, you got to have a different way to manage your comments. But I hope that this helps. I hope that you kind of look into this and see if it's going to work for you. Maybe Excel works for you. I think that's great if it does, but this is worth its weight in gold for me when it comes to keeping my inventory straight. So I have a box that you're sitting on right now that I need to open and input everything. If you like this video, subscribe. I'm going to continue to do more and more training videos for my team and for anybody